Hi, Cherie Hansen here. My blog for today is from January 20th, 2 days ago, on my website, cheriehansen.com. I invite you to like this YouTube channel or to go to cheriehansen.com and subscribe to my blogs. This particular one is called Question Everything, Question Nothing. Inquiry, we are told, leads to clarity. We stand back and observe and ask the question, why am I thinking that thing? And then we ask, why am I asking myself why I am thinking that thing? Yesterday, perhaps it was the blood moon pulling at me. I found myself in a deep philosophical state. I was looking at the reality I have created in my own current life. Somewhere between your feet are constructing the fit of the shoes you wear, and the shoes are constricting the spread of your feet. I just stood still. I have had a deep well of loneliness for as long as I have conscious memory, and probably extending back before the transition into clear thinking. Outlier, the one who has a finely honed antenna, cannot expect validation for the impressions of energy being received. The validation only comes in the future. As I felt the gut punch of hearing about the AIDS epidemic for the first time in 1981, I went into the teacher staff room and shared my despair for what was about to come. I spoke about the plague, the wide swath of death. I spoke about the change of everything we had known about sexual contact since the early days of death from syphilis. And all around me, people told me to calm down. But I was used to that response. In 1968, when Nixon was elected, I stood in front of the television and I wept. Others around me were more unaware of the draconian evil that would become a part of the political life of the United States. I kept saying, "He is so evil! He is so evil!" And they kept drinking their beer and dismissing me. Separation and not expecting others to see what I see or feel what I feel is a lifelong coping strategy for me. Drop expectation. But being comfortable with not being comfortable, what has that cost me? I look at my current life and ask the question, what do I need in order to feel supported? And I am, as usual, in a debate in my own mind. The old story of separation and protection arises. The old song lyrics of not expecting much from others croons into my mind. At one time, I was terribly ill with pneumonia and lost 20 pounds in 3 weeks. No one called. No one reached out to me, and it was because of my habit of being tough, of not expecting nurturance or support. That is what constructed that moment. It has been a lifelong projection of my own reality. So the central question I am looking at in this mad strobe light flickering energy on the earth right now is, what is real? Am I isolated because I have been isolated? Is it fear of others, or is it because I have little or no experience of connecting with others who can receive messages like I do and read energy like I do? What does connection look like to me? What does the warm, effortless floating of support look like to me? At issue is the entire question of how satisfied I have been to live without intellectual conversation, without quick, educated minds surrounding me. I have denied myself sustenance because I am used to not having it. I grow comfortable with being uncomfortable. And so I question everything. And what I keep hearing is, question nothing. Just see what you have created and trust that you are ready to grow. Accept what is. Accept what is becoming. Find a way through that tangled forest of thought to a place of opening. And then, can you just shut up and dance? Thank you.